In this video, I'm going to be going over the best possible team you can build right now in NBA 2K25 My Team. The team is absolutely crazy. There's so many great cards right now in My Team. And let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think is the best possible squad you guys can build right now in 2K? But at the starting point guard position, it has to be the new 100 overall Michael Jordan. And for some reason, guys, I can't get the 100 overalls to pop up in the lineup screen. You guys can let me know if I'm doing something wrong. But if I type in Jordan, right, if I type in Michael Jordan, the 100 overall doesn't pop up. So just remember, this is the 100 overall Michael Jordan, not this 99. Even though this 99 is pretty good, you can't play point guard, and it's obviously not the 100 overall. If we talk about the 100 overall MJ, he is absolutely insane in game. He's 6'6" at point guard, 6'11" wingspan. I mean, it's 100 overall card, so he's got crazy good stats. I mean, basically 99 in every single category. He's got 30 Hall of Fame badges. But the thing about this 100 overall MJ that they changed is they gave him such a fast and a really good release in game. And to me, that's probably the biggest difference maker when it comes to MJ cards, because we knew he was going to have great stats. We knew he was going to have great badges. But they gave him one of the better and quicker jump shots in the game on very quick timing, and they also gave him the best dribble style in the game with the Darius Garland dribble style. This Michael Jordan, I would say, is easily the best point guard in this game, and probably one of the best overall one of the best overall cards in this game. But we got to talk about another 100 overall card, and again, can't get the 100 overalls for some reason in this lineup screen. But again, this is 100 overall Vince Carter, and if we talk about 100 overall Vince, he is, again, just like Michael Jordan, absolutely ridiculous because they changed his jump shot and they gave him the Patty Mills base with the Oscar Robertson upper. This is probably one of the best jump shots in the game. It is so easy to time. It's a very quick release. The only thing about Vince I wish they gave him is I wish they gave him a better dribble style, whether it was Devin Booker or whether it was Darius Garland, but still not a bad dribble style with De'Aaron Fox. And again, it's a 100 overall card, so I'm not going to go too much into the stats and badges because obviously it's absolutely insane. And I would say Vince and MJ are two of the best cards in this game. But at the small forward position, I feel like we need a lock. I feel like we need a guy that is just going to be here for defense and also can slash to the rim. And I think the perfect card for that is going to be LeBron, because if you have 100 overall Vince and you have 100 overall MJ, you don't really need much scoring other than those two cards. They can score the ball evenly. I mean, you realistically only need one of those cards on your team to use offensively and to score the ball with, but the fact that you have two, you don't really need any sort of offense at the small forward position. I think LeBron is perfect. 6'9" small forward, 7-foot wingspan. He's going to give you that lockdown defense, 92 steal, 97 perimeter, 93 interior defense, 90 block. Like, LeBron just absolutely sits on the defensive end. And he's got his jump shot on very quick, so he can hit wide open. He's got no liability there. And he's also, we know, LeBron James. He's going to be such a good slasher. Get some of the best animations in game. And I think is the perfect small forward to put alongside 100 overall MJ and 100 overall Vince. Now, again, talking about another 100 overall card is going to be Kristaps Porzingis. Again, this is the 100 overall version. And just like Vince and just like MJ, I mean, I don't know if I even want to put these 100 overall cards on the best team in the game type of video, because like, they're just insane. 7'2" power forward, 7'6" wingspan. He's got one of the better big man jump shots in the game on very quick timing. He's even got the Devin Booker dribble style. He can dribble a little bit. His stats and badges are obviously crazy. I mean, it's just ridiculous, guys. I mean, these 300 overall cards, like, if you have this type of team with our center, Victor Wembanyama at the center position, is it possible to lose a game? Like, seriously, unless you play a team that's on this type of caliber, and that guy's obviously better than you, if you have this type of team, how do you lose the video? Like how do you lose the game? Victor Wembanyama, 7'4" center, 7'8" wingspan. This card's ridiculous. Like, he is seriously insane. Jump shot's only on normal timing, but his release is absolutely knockdown. He's one of the best defenders in the game. He's so glitchy, gets the greatest, glitchiest animations in the game. Like, you have 300 overall cards, and then you got LeBron and Wemby there for defense. I mean, this team is tall. It's ridiculously good offensively. It's ridiculously good defensively. And I seriously don't know how you would lose a game with this type of squad. The backup point guard is going to be Dark Matter Gary Payton, and this bench is still, like, ridiculous. There's not going to be any 100 overalls because there's obviously only those three in the game, but I kind of like that, not having to use those 100 overalls. Gary Payton is such a good point guard, 6'4" at the point guard position, 6'7" wingspan. Again, one of the best on-ball defenders in this game, 99 steal, 99 perimeter. He's going to absolutely clamp up on the defensive side of the ball. And they changed his jump shot as well, giving him the Kyle Lowry base, Colin Sexton upper on quick timing. is a great jump shot. Is it the best release in the game? No, but it's a very, very good release. And for the defense that Gary Payton gives you, I think he's the second best point guard in the game, and he's realistically not that expensive. Like, you can probably find this card for about 500,000, maybe 700,000 MT. Yeah, I would say probably closer to like 700, 750K, which yes is really expensive, but for the second best point guard in the game, I think it could be worth it. Now the backup shooting guard, I think has to be Dr. J. I mean, he might even be better than the 100 overall Vince Carter. His jump shot is probably my favorite release in the game right now. 6'7" at the shooting guard position, 6'11" wingspan. Like I mentioned, I know it's only on normal timing, so it sounds kind of ridiculous, but this release is so money. He's also only got the normal dribble style, but for some reason, I feel like his movement in game is actually pretty good. He's a great slasher. He's a great on-ball defender, 94 steal, 95 perimeter. I think there's another shooting guard you could argue with at the backup position, but I'm going to go Dr. J. I think for backup small forward, just to give us a little bit more size, because, you know, Gary Payton's only 6'4". Obviously Dr. J is a really good height, 6'7". But just to give us a little bit more size and really good versatility at small forward is going to be Giannis. Now, I was considering about putting Giannis at the starting small forward position just to give more size and more length and more defense, but I feel like you already have that with Kristaps and Wemby, so I think having Giannis here will be a lot more valuable at the backup small forward position. He's 6'11", 7'4" wingspan. The defense on this card is ridiculous. 95 steal, 96 steal, 95 block, 97 perimeter, 97 interior defense, almost every single Hall of Fame badge for the defensive side of the ball. We know he's a great slasher. He's really athletic. Yes, he's only got a 79 3 ball and his jump shots on quick timing. It's a little bit hard to time, but I've used Giannis cards for so long now that I actually feel very confident with his release. So Giannis, I think, is probably the best small forward, again, off the bench to have next to Dr. J and Gary Payton, who's going to score the ball enough for you. You don't really need much more offense besides Dr. J. And you also got Gary Payton as well. Now for the backup power forward position, I do think is going to be Chet. This card is ridiculous at power forward. Again, is such a good defender. Like, if you have Gary Payton, Dr. J, Giannis, Chet, and the guy we'll talk about center, I don't see how anybody's scoring on you. 7'1" at power forward, 7'6" wingspan. The defense is off the charts. And the thing I really like about Chet is his jump shot on very quick timing. I think he's one of the best power forwards in the game, and another really good power forward, but can also play center. And I think for this type of team, we're going to run him at the backup center position, is going to be Dark Matter Hakeem. I think him and Chet are very similar at power forward. Yes, Chet's a little bit taller, but I think Hakeem, with his size, weighing a lot more and having a lot more strength, right? 97 strength on Hakeem compared to 84 strength. I think that's really nice to have at that center position. But Hakeem, once again, really good jump shot for a center. I love this release on very quick. He's such a good defensive card. Like, you have Giannis, Chet, and Hakeem in the front court. Again, I don't know how anyone's scoring on you. LeBron, Kristaps, Wemby in the front court in the starting lineup. This 10-man rotation is absolutely insane, and I would say this is the best 10-man rotation in the game. And now just to throw in some couple guys here on the bench, I think there's a lot of names you could put up. Magic Johnson for point guard, Shea for point guard, but I'm ultimately going to go with LaMelo Ball, the new card that dropped in this inevitable set. I think his jump shot makes him super elite. He's 6'7" point guard, 6'10" wingspan. I think just having him for a little bit extra offense will be very valuable. If you want to run maybe a bit more offense than Gary Payton, have a little bit more height, you could go LaMelo Ball. I think Brandon Roy was the other shooting guard I was potentially talking about. That's not the right one, but the other Brandon Roy I was potentially talking about using over Dr. J. But I think Dr. J's just got a little bit better of a jump shot and all around a little bit better of a card. And then the backup kind of big man, a guy that can play power forward and center as well, is going to be Dark Matter Embiid. I think he's got a great jump shot, really good defender, a very similar card to Hakeem Olajuwon. But guys, this is the best team in the game in my personal opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about it, and let me know, do you guys have any of these cards on your squad? Because any of these 13 cards are absolutely ridiculous and some of the best cards in the game. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.